Why, hello there. I am Ethan, aka Glacial Wolf Rockefeller, and we are streaming yet again. Streaming Magic again on Cockatrice, which is a Magic the Gathering simulator, as you can see here. And I hope that this is working like I'm wanting it to. I don't know. It says on OBS that I've been streaming for 4.5 minutes, which is not possible because I've only been streaming for like 30 seconds. But anyway, well, people may or may not come in and tune into this. I'm just going to get started talking about my deck. So, playing on Cockatrice is for people who have no money, such as I, and it's very good alternative to having to buy all these things. Sorry, just brightness was making sure I could see. It's a good alternative to spending a whole ton of money to try out decks, even on Magic Online. So spend money for your decks, even though they tend to be cheaper than in paper Magic. Spend money for them, and it's more worth it to try it out on Cockatrice as a simulator. It's a pretty good simulator. I think it's not quite as good as Magic Online in some ways, but it's not going to be. It's not by Wizards. And Magic Online is, automated a lot more. This is pretty much all do-it-yourself. While I'm still kind of sitting here getting adjusted, some of the things I want to mention. It's been so long since I did the last stream because I kind of didn't feel confident enough about my audio to try and figure this out and actually stream again with decent audio. So this time I have the mic placed farther away from me, my gain all the way down, using the Blue Yeti. I'm hoping that will reduce the clicking sounds that were overwhelming and could not be dealt with when I streamed last. It was just terrible. It's horrible. And I couldn't even stand it when I was watching it back. I didn't even realize that I had all that going on. So I'm trying to talk loud enough so that the mic can pick me up because it's farther away from me. And I'm hoping that I'll still be able to be heard. You can try and turn your sound up if you can't hear me. If you still can't hear me, then I'll have to figure that out for the next stream, which I do intend to do. So, today we are playing Merfolk. Mono Blue Merfolk. So, my stream page was weird on YouTube. That's okay. So, I'm going to actually just put my display capture out of sight because it's proving to be problematic for me watching it back. It's kind of distracting. If you need my face in the corner of the screen for some reason, then I can put it back. Otherwise, I'm just going to show the screen now, since I'm actually showing stuff. So here we have Mono Blue Merfolk, and you may already be seeing in the lands portion of the screen that there are actually white-blue dual lands. And that is just because I am using them to get around choke if someone happens to be playing choke. And it's not likely. I don't see a ton of people playing choke, but it's just in case. So, if you haven't seen Merfolk before, it is a tribal deck, so it's based around a creature type, Merfolk. And we are trying to just put out Merfolk as fast as we can. It's an aggro tribal deck, and get all these lords that pump all the other Merfolk. +1/+1 Island Walk, in this case of the classic lords, Lord of Atlantis and Master of the Pearl Trident. And we have Merfolk, I think is how you pronounce that, as well. Another Lord for 3 instead of 2. These are solid 2/2s for 2, which I just love about Merfolk. The Lords are 2/2 for 2, and give +1/+1 Island Walk. And Merfolk is another Lord for 3, but it does have an added ability of whenever you play a Merfolk spell, you might tap or untap target permanent. So that's really decent. I must say, extremely nice to have. And then we have some makeshift lords, Phantasmal Image, and I just realized this is not the current deck that I have going. A couple of cards are changed around. For the most part, it's the same. There we go. I'm playing 3 Phantasmal Images and 3 Coilhelm Commanders, which I'll get to in a second. But playing Phantasmal Image as makeshift lords, if I can get away with it. Because these can copy something as it enters the battlefield. And so I would copy one of these lords, of which I have 12. So I can essentially get 15 lords here with these 3 Phantasmal Images. And they, unfortunately, when they copy something, they have the ability when this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. One of the reasons I'm playing Kira, Great Glass Spinner, to get around that. It's not a Merfolk, it's a spirit. But it has creatures you control have, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time in a turn, counter that spell or ability. So that's really nice to go with Phantasmal Image, because then it gives them a second chance. Because all you need is to have this be targeted by anything. It doesn't even have to be a damage spell. It can just be return this to your hand and it's sacrificed. Or it can be deal 1 damage to it, which wouldn't kill it normally, since I'm probably going to be copying at least a 2/2, considering also all my creatures are 2/2s except for Silver Gill Adept. But Kira would protect Phantasmal Image and any of my other creatures as well. So those are nice. Legendary, so I'm only running 2 and 3 cost, which I don't want to run too much of. I want to try and run as many low cost creatures as possible. And I'm also playing Coilhelm Commander, which is a possible lord if you level it up. So it comes in as a 2/2 for 2, and you can put a level up counter on it for 1 colorless, so I can essentially be paying 5 mana for a flying lord of other Merfolk creatures you control to get +1/+1. So it would end up being 5 mana total, which if I had all that mana, I could probably just play it and level it up and it'd be another lord. But it's not a lord and by default, so I'm deciding to play 3. Otherwise, it's a nice body, a 2/2 for 2. Just leveled up once, so play 3 mana. It's a 3/3 for 3. So, decent card. I like it. Other people tend to, instead of play Coilhelm Commander, ignore the rest of this deck and just look at this one card. Harbinger of the Tides. It's a little fuzzy when I make it big. Sorry about that. Harbinger of the Tides, 2 cost. To make cast Harbinger of the Tides, though it had flash, you paid 2 more to cast it, so for 4. When Harbinger of the Tides enters the battlefield, you may return target tap creature and opponent controls to its owner's hand. Because of that situational ability, and otherwise it's just a 4 cost flash in creature or a 2/2 for 2, I'm not playing Harbinger of the Tides. And instead I prefer Coilhelm Commander. So that's just me. That's what I like to play. And those are my creatures. Spreading Seas, which are a staple for Merfolk. Can play Spreading Seas on an opponent's land to make it an island, and you get to draw a card. Add bonus. There is a version of this card for 1 that makes land an island, but you don't need to draw a card off of it. So Spreading Seas is played instead because you definitely want to draw cards. And so when you make one of the opponent's lands an island, then you can play, or then you can attack with Lord of Atlantis and Master Pearl Trident on the field. And they have Island Walk, so even if your opponent isn't playing islands, you can still have an unblockable force of creatures swinging at their face. Also, in this deck, we are playing some counter spells, Remand. Well, a counter spell in the main deck, Remand, which is a great spell. It doesn't actually make something go into the graveyard when it's countered, but you get to draw a card. It is great. Card draw is great, especially in a deck where you're just throwing everything out into the field as fast as you can. You're going to be at an empty hand very quickly. So being able to bounce something back to their hand and draw a card, it's great. Vapor Snag, when something's already on the field, you can return it to their hand. Its controller loses 1 life. It's a creature. You can return a creature to their hand. We are also playing a staple of creature decks, which is Aether Vial. So you can throw this down turn 1, put a charge counter on turn 2, and play a Merfolk with your 2 lands. Turn 3, you have 2 counters on Aether Vial. You could play with 3 lands, Merfolk, and another creature for 2. So you get out 2 Merfolk with only 3 mana because you're essentially using this as their source of 2 mana. Since it also has an activate ability and you're not casting the creature, it's putting it onto the field from your hand. You can also cast this as though creatures had flash, essentially, and flash them into the field as a surprise blocker, or to pump up your team if you flash in like Master Pearl Trident or Lord of Atlantis. So, really good card, really works well, especially in this deck. This is one of the best uses of Aether Vial I've ever seen, and I love it in this deck. In our lands, we're playing Wanderwine Hub, so when it comes into play, you can reveal a Merfolk card from your hand, and if you don't come into play tapped, so you're probably always going to have a Merfolk card in your hand until 3 or 4 turns later. By turn 4 or 5, you should probably have an empty hand, unless you've been drawing cards off like Remand and Silvergill Adept and such. So you're mostly going to be able to have that come in untapped. And Seachrome Coast enters the land. The land, Seachrome Coast, enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So it's really nice, since we're playing a fast deck, to play this turn 1, turn 2, even turn 3, and have it come in untapped as a dual land. And we really don't care about the white in this version of the deck. It's mono blue. That's just to get around choke, in the rare case that it happens. Also playing Mutavault, because since we're playing a creature deck, or a tribal deck, you can turn this into a creature for 1 colorless. It becomes a 2/2 creature with all creature types until end of turn. And since it has all creature types, it is a Merfolk. So these dudes pump them. All these dudes here pump up the Mutavault. So if you have, say, 1 of each out, you're swinging with a 5/5 with Island Walk. Mutavault's very nice. Playing 6 islands, 2 Cavernous Souls. Took me a second to figure out why this deck usually only plays 2 instead of 4. It's because we have Remand, Vapor Snag, Spreading Seas. We want to be able to use... Sorry, what am I saying? No idea what I'm saying. We want to be able to use this as a creature source and also have the blue mana for Remand and Vapor Snag, is what I'm trying to say. So that's why we don't want to run 4, because we want to have enough blue mana, of which we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. 14 of our 20 lands are blue mana. And if we were to have 2 more Caverns of Souls, we just would have too many colorless mana sources, not enough blue. And a lot of these are like double blue costs, like Kira's double blue, Krillin Commander's double blue, Lord of Atlantis, double blue, double blue. Then we need enough sources of blue mana to be able to play those double blue costs. So that's why we would be playing only 2 caverns instead of 4. And I actually could change one of these islands to things called like Minato, School on Water's Edge. Let me look at that real quick. That's not the name of it. Typing Minamo, School on Water's Edge. We could throw one of those in there and take out an island. Just have another blue source comes in untapped. That's not an island. Still, all just in case we get choked. We can still play through it. Play through a choke. Then in the sideboard, I just have more counter spells that are played main deck a lot, but I think it's okay to play them sideboard because we already have a counter spell and a bounce spell in our hand. True, this isn't a true counter spells and it doesn't put it in the graveyard, so they can just keep playing their things back out into the field, and that may actually allow them to win because it might not be enough. But I have these in the sideboard just in case. I really like Rune Snag. It's not played very often, but I really like it because it just stacks up on counter the spell unless its controller counter target spell unless its controller plays 2, then it becomes 4, then it becomes 6, and then it can become 8 if you happen to be playing a 4th Rune Snag, and there's already 3 in your graveyard. So I like that spell, and it's not quite as good as Mana Leak by default, but it gets better than Mana Leak by the second casting of it. And Spell Pierce, classic 1-cost spell, counter target non-creature spell unless controller plays 2. Spell Snare because there's so many 2 costs in Modern. I mean, look at my deck. 2 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost. That's a 3 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost, 2 cost. I mean, so many 2 costs. Most of my deck are 2 cost spells. It's good to have Spell Snare there, but I'm not having in the main deck just in case I need to counter something that's not 2, and I happen to have this instead of, say, Remand. I don't know what to do with this sideboard because I just kind of picked up this deck. I don't know at all really what to sideboard for Merfolk. So anyone who does know Merfolk and wants to tell me what I should sideboard for it, please do, because I have no idea. But moving on, actually going to get into a game now. And I have to close out this practice game thing. I think it's better than just showing you off of here, because it's not as nice showing you off of there as in that gives you a nice picture when you're in that lobby room in the local game. Gonna connect here. Don't worry about all that information. And we're gonna get into it in Modern. Now, I'm not gonna play in a tournament or anything. I don't even actually know how that works. I've never tried playing a tournament on here. I like putting up like friendly Modern so we don't get, those people in here. Go like friendly Modern. And we can get right into it. Load up a deck. Baboomza, where is it? Yes, I have a lot of decks on here. Most of them are pretty bad. Some of them, not most of them. And we now can just wait for a player to join. So I'm planning on doing like 4 rounds, like, you usually would play at Modern. This is like Thursday Night Modern sort of thing. Actually, I like the sound of Thursday Night Modern. I'm gonna put that like on the title. I'm also gonna tell them I'm streaming. It's just a courtesy. So, I'm actually going to put on the title of this stream, Thursday Night Modern, because I like that. Sounds cool. Okay. Whoa. Like, the delay on this is huge. Or something. I don't know. I hope that you're seeing live what I'm doing. I hope this guy's going to use this to cheat. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it if they do, but I hope. I talked about cheating before. Other people talked about cheating on stream. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm going to, like, move this over to here. There we go. Anyway. I'm sure this guy's going to look at my YouTube right now to try and cheat. I mean, go ahead, dude. I mean, it's not nice to do that. But, I don't know, should I not let people know that I'm streaming? I mean, I like to let them know so that they know what I'm doing. See, this guy doesn't want to be on YouTube, so there you go. So now we're waiting for another person to join, which is fine. Probably after every match I'm going to like reset this lobby so it comes up as like new in here. So people can actually like see it and go to it, because they're probably not going to want to scroll down all the way. But, that's fine. Just hanging out. I know I like impulsively press the brighten button on my keyboard. I just like to make sure I'm all the way up on brightness. And I am, so I'm going to stop doing that now. So, we're hanging out. Gonna play some Merfolk Modern. I would like to thank the TCG professor over at Tulare Community College getting me into Merfolk. And I didn't really like the look of it at first. A while back, kind of when I first started getting into Modern and formatting. And so, anyway, we're playing. Kind of was distracted for a second talking to this person, making sure they're all good with it. Cool. Very interactive chat in this. I did it again. Sorry. It's one of my weird quirks. Doesn't matter so much when I'm not streaming. But let us do this. Another dude might have been like, what YouTube, in case you're famous? No, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep this. Sure. I got 3 lands, and I can like play these one after the other. Got 2 Merfolk, got an Aether Vial, got a Vapor Snag. Good hand. I like it. I really like it. Okay, let's go for this. Seachrome Coast. It's battlefield untapped because I have 2 or less lands. And an Aether Vial. Cool stuff. I do really like Merfolk for the reason that it's really buff as compared to something like Slivers or even Elves. Even though there probably are more Elf Lords. I don't know about in Modern, probably in Legacy. More Elf Lords than Merfolk even. But, I mean, it has that tempo aspect with the counterspells. So it gives you a little more options. Yeah, I knew I would start pumping stuff out if you didn't destroy that immediately. It has some more options and what you can do with your spells. And if you splash white, which I could easily do, and it's probably considered the more powerful version of Merfolk, is White Splash. Then I could also... Maybe I play the Lord, he's just going to kill it. Also, probably playing Silvergill early is good, because I can reveal a Merfolk while I have it. I always have to pay 3, so I have to pay 5 for it to enter. And I get to draw a card. So that's nice. Boop, end. Completely forgot what I was saying. Still getting used to multitasking on YouTube. Yay. Oh, right. White Splash. You can use nice white spells like Path to Exile, Journey to Nowhere, and stuff like that to slow down your opponents even more, or ward them off, however you want to put it. And it gives you more options against artifacts, enchantment removal, which blue isn't the best at particularly. I don't know, I feel like putting down a Muda Vault. Really do, so I'm going to. And that thing is already big as a 3/4. I don't really want to use both of those because I want to Vapor Snag that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw down another Silvergill. Reveal that. And... oh, forgot to draw the card off of it. And then I think I'm going to just go to combat and probably use that Vapor Snag to remove his creature when I attack here. And you take 1 damage. Or you take 3 damage. Second main phase, and so yeah, Vapor Snag that. Took 3 damage, 1/2, 1 from Vapor Snag. That's nice. We're all good to go. Clearing the path for our Merfolk. And Tarmogoyf sucks. Fortunately, with the way this is, we can't actually remove him. He's just going to play it again. See? And now it probably even has more fuel. Artifact, instant, land. No more fuel, which is nice. But we can't truly counter him, so I'm probably going to bring in a counter spell from my sideboard. Maybe to replace Vapor Snag. To try and actually get that counter in on him. Because it's going to be annoying to try and deal with Tarmogoyfs while I'm trying to attack with my Merfolk. Especially with his removal spells. Okay, put down another blue source. Just organize that, because I like to be organized. And let's play that Master of Wave, or Master of the Pearl Trident. Master of Wave is a different card. Don't like that card. Not that much. I mean, it's cool as like a one boom explosion, but I prefer to have the consistency of the Lords and all that stuff. So these become 3/2s now. So that's cool. I mean, you can still block on. But I can... well, I can't play either of those now. But I can turn this thing on. And that becomes like a 3/3. And go ahead and attack with these. Go to blockers. Uh-oh. Fatal Pushing. Yeah. This is what happens with Merfolk against such things as Jund. And he's going to kill that. Hey. At least he takes 4. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah. Wrecked by control. Controls can be tough. Any form of removal and control can be tough against this. And he has a ton of it. Hey, late Thoughtseize. I mean, it's still Thoughtseize. Can still remove probably my Lord. Well, both can be Lords. The 3-cost one. What you can remove, dude. Yep. The Regery. How that is pronounced. Hoping to get another Lord here. I mean, I have this. I could just pump it to be a Lord. but prefer to just get another Lord. I don't know, actually. But maybe another one of these for card draw or counterspell. It's kind of late now. Yeah, I'm gonna need to counter this dude's things. I also feel like I should probably keep my whatever the heck it's called, my Vapor Snag in, probably. And I don't think he removes things from my graveyard, so I can probably put Rune Snag in. Probably what I'll do. Okay, let's put in... That's colorless, I guess. Put Mutavault onto the field. No, we didn't draw a card, did we? He'll become a 4/4 though, which is not, although Fatal Push can kill it. I mean, sure. Let's do it. I mean, I don't have enough mana to pump him up all the way. Probably should have played that. I'll do it. Let's play that. Should have played him probably before that, so I'd see what I would draw. But... oh no! New Merfolk to show. Okay. So I can't actually do that. Instead I'm going to place 2 level up counters on him, making him a 3/3. I don't have 3 to pay for that, so... Cool. 2 level up counters. He's a 3/3. Yay, he's level 3. I think he might start at level 0, which means I would be mistaken with this. Okay, I was actually wrong. So you actually need 6 mana to be able to do that. So it's currently a 3/3 and we only need 2 more mana for that. But go to combat, swing 4. Let's just go for it. I mean, I could double block the Grimflyer, but let's just go for attacking, make him block. I mean, I have Merfolk to spend. Not really. Yup. That accomplished nothing for me. That's okay. Anyway. Fun trade. Because that was totally a trade. I mean, I traded my Merfolk for shame and disappointment. To quote the professor, why watch professional Magic player when you can watch me pretty much mess everything up and take 9 damage from this fun combo of peeps. Oh yeah, and he gets to do that. I want to leave this guy alive, though. To be pumped. He gets pumped. I'm going to put down another Merfolk so I can do this and draw a card. And then I'll have a 3/2 and a 4/4. And yeah, anyway. Merfolk. Need more Merfolk. I hope I have enough Merfolk in a Merfolk deck. Anyway. Main phase 2. What? You're doing something more? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Come on. No. What are you playing? Tassiger. Oh, fun. Only need to delve 2 for that. Yay. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure we're dead here. I'm not going to give in to the pressure. And I could play that. Or I could just pay 5. But if I pay 5, then I can't just level that dude up. I can also play Ether Vial, which can do nothing at this point. I need the card draw. Let's do it. Paying 5. Because we get Master of the Pearl Trident. Probably I'm just going to die here, but let's see if I can get away with just blocking with this Silvergill Adept. And hope that I can block his annoying dudes here. That would be nice. Hey, a fatal push. Thanks for the push, mate. Right off of the cliff of my joy and happiness and life. Because I probably just died. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening? It's a lot of damage. Let's block the most of it, shall we? Go. Baboomza. Are you gonna kill that too? Because that'd be sad. I mean, pretty blocked, sort of. Boom. And I'm down to 8 minus 11. Or 11 minus 8. That's 3. Yay. Oh no, he gets to do the scry thing. Except he can only put them back on top of his library. But you know, close enough. Isn't there a werewolf that sometimes people play in Jund, or is that in a different deck? A Master of the Huntsfell something. No, I'm pretty sure I died here. Hey, I got a Vapor Snag. Oh, the joy. That's not my joyous laugh. I'll play the Master of the Pearl Trident. Probably have Mood Vault as a blocker. Good block. Boom, boom. I don't know. Should I? Should I leave that open and not play the Vial? Probably playing the Vial wouldn't be worth it right now. I should probably leave it. One open for Mood Vault, one open for Vapor Snag. So I'll end there. Yeah, this isn't happening. I probably don't have the sideboard to even really be playing this, but I'm learning. Just picking up this deck. That'll be fun to stream. I might switch to a different deck after a couple of matches. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Oh, Liliana makes me discard a card. In response, Sickles. Go ba-boom. Yay. And discard Vial. Yep-ers. I'd be dead. I'd be very, very dead. Let's see what I can do with my sideboard there. Apparently nothing. Well, cool. So I'm gonna like reset this and whoa, got bright. Open a new thingy, new lobby thing, and more Merfolk. Cool. This is a fun deck though. Even when I lose, and am a spastic. Is that spastic? Is that the right word? I don't know. Sounds right. So, Orpit 1985 is ready to start the game. Oh. Just tell me I'm streaming. On YouTube. Oh, that's not a question mark. Cool. Boom shaka. Should probably like put that in a thing, you know. Because I know what I'm saying. A thing. A thing. Okay. So, shuffle. I mean, we got Merfolk, we got lands, we got Kira. Keep. I like it. I like where this is going here. Can play Silvergill Adept first. Get that card draw. Reveal that Merfolk. Swing in for 3 with Master next turn. It's fun. Oh, hello. Is it something? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Bad puns. I get everything from the professor. He already made that pun in his Is It Popper Deck Tech video. Is it Blaze? Is it Blaze? No, it isn't. No, it isn't Blaze. Is it something or other? Anyway, I love Popper too. I haven't built any Popper decks on here yet. I should. Because even though even though money doesn't matter in this as much. Merfolk. Even though money doesn't matter as much. Here. The heck? I don't know what I did to the chat thing, but kind of like make it not weird. Whoa, it's not weird. I don't know what I did to it. I honestly don't know what I did. Oh, can I go reset layout? Still tiny. Oh no, it's okay. It'll change when I, after this match, exit out and come back in. I don't know what I did though. It's weird. It's really tiny now. Okay, cool. Playing the Seachrome Coast. We go Baboomza, and it's uncounterable. Show Merfolk, unshow Merfolk, draw a card. Intern. I know that was fantastic. I played a card, showed a card, ended my turn. I played 2 cards because I also played Seachrome Coast. Okay, let's see what we get. No, I did not mean to draw 2. Oops. Shuffle, shuffle. Sorry about that. People are really nice when you put like friendly on there. I'll do it close enough. We know it's Merfolk. We know. Oh, I'll do it anyway. Merfolkies. I keeps like spitting on my screen or something. Gonna play that. I feel like playing Kira is a better idea. Fortunately, you can counter that because it's not a Merfolk. So, I probably could have put like Spirit on that next one. And I'm not going to attack because that would just kill it. Spellquiller, though. Quality card. And he's playing control-y stuff, too. That's most of Modern for you right now. A lot of control-y stuff. Then we have, like, Death Shadow aggro, which is, like... I don't even know how to describe that. It's weird. I could... Oh, no, I couldn't have made that. Leave the field. Probably just gonna, like, counter this, but... First I'm gonna do that. Play my land. Show. And then... Probably a bad idea, but... I do that. Having to argue with this person. The stack is weird. I didn't cast it for, or it didn't resolve. I just don't understand this. Is something cast if it hasn't resolved? I've been told that it's something can still be cast without resolving. Anyway. Spell Queller is stupid. Good thing these stupid things are uncounterable. And I can't play anything with that. What am I doing? I don't know, but this is a 3-2. I'm gonna swing for your face. Please block it. I don't know. I mean, block it. I don't get my cure back. Sorry for that little mini argument I just had with this person about if he could target cure or not. I was wrong. I admit it. When cure was on the stack, he recast it. I should wait until the next turn to try and cast Vapor Snag on it. Oh my god, the removal people have in these modern decks. Somehow I'm going up against the top decks. Or, like, really high rated decks. I thought Merfolk was like a tier 2, but I'm probably playing it wrong. It's probably... Anyway. Forgot to untap before I drew it. This is why I probably should use these phase things. Anyway. Ugh. Island. Is this land your land? Is this land my land? From Merfolklandia to the other landians. Okay. Some about onions? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, these like are the same colors, so I'm gonna put that. I mean, they're all blue, so who cares? But cast for le Merfolk. And cast for le Merfolk. Yep. I damage you more than you damage me. Yeah, it's like 3 of my Master of the Pearl Trident now. I'm going to say Master of Waves. I don't know why. Master of the Pearl Trident's better than Master of Waves, in my opinion. That's just me, though. My chair is squeaky. Sorry about that. Maybe I should use like WD-40 on it. Figure that out. I've just been too lazy. Also, I hope I'm speaking loud enough so you can hear me. Otherwise, it'd be sad that these clicks aren't too loud. There's a million removal spells. I mean, just playing like control deck-ish style thing, it looks like. I mean, I've seen this deck before. I don't know what it's called exactly. But we can play the Coral Helm. Or Phantasmal Image. Someone just came down here. That's okay. Probably Coral Helm, then Phantasmal Image. Can counter Phantasmal Image, unfortunately. Or you could just, like, level this up all the way. Which would be the cool thing to do. 2, 3, 4. Make this a 4/4. What are you doing? Response to why I didn't play anything. What'd you do? You tapped dudes? I'm confused right now. What is this dude doing? I guess abilities go on the stack, so you could be... Oh. Right, that was supposed to be 2-1 again. I messed up. Like how this dude has, like, every single, like, thing, like, removal spell in white, red, blue. It's great. It's great. Anyway. He's playing against Merfolk the way you have to. Just kill everything. And I say everything. I don't know how to sideboard against this except putting a ton of counter spells, although he can counter my counters with stuff like Spell Queller. If he used 3, then I don't know. Anyway. Probably has something to kill this, so I'm just going to take 2. With his Lightning Bolt or something. So, this is cool. Of course. Attack for 4. Hey, at least I get 4 damage in. That's something. Oh, should attack with Mutavault. Oh well. Could I attack with Mutavault because just snare in the battlefield? What's the rule on that? Snare in the battlefield would have summoning sickness as a creature. I've never gotten a clear answer on that. Somehow I'm still dealing damage. I mean, without like Fatal Push or something, 4 toughness creatures. Hard to do things against. 3, 4, 5. You always have something, don't you? I think I'm going to wait until he taps stuff to try and play Vapor Sag this time. See if I can get him with it. So this is a 3/2. I'm actually going to hold that. Although, doesn't look like he has enough to kill me right now. It's 3-3. I'm going to swing all. Because that would kill him. No. Okay, I'm still going to deal 7. This is my chance. This is my chance. Oh no, I used it. Oh no. I used the mana. Take your 7 damage and get out of my face. Just gonna leave that as a 3-3. Because it's fun that way. Oh, now he has like blocker dudes. This is where I need lightning bolt. Lightning bolt you. Am I gonna somehow win this? Somehow? This is game 1, right? I don't know if I can win this, but it would be really nice if I did. I'm not going to count the first match as even a win or loss because it wasn't even a full match. He's going to leave the second one for blocking? I need an island walker. It's really hard to get any traction with this. Though that can't block because I have flying on Coral Home Commander. Let's see, have some type of removal. I can hold that into my hand just to make him think that I have something. I'm gonna wait and vapor snag him if he tries to do something. Did I win? Did I freaking win? I won! I won! Oh, oh my gosh! Are you gonna concede? Okay, I'll concede. I'm so ecstatic over that. Okay. He keeps playing that Spell Queller, which is annoying the heck out of me. And 3-cost spells. I don't know if it'd be worth putting that in. I don't think Reman's gonna do it for me, though. I need to, like, kill his counters. I'm gonna put in Rune Snag. And he's unfortunately playing counters with creature spells. I mean, sure, Spell Pierce. What could I take out, though? I mean, that dude, like, won me the game, so I don't know if I want to take him out. I like Kira, because that would be especially nice. I could be weird and leave everything in. I feel like maybe these are too slow, but I want to have some draw. I do want to have some draw. Other than, like... Well, actually, there's nothing else really for a draw. So... I'm going to take... One of those out. All of these out. Yeah, because he can counter those, but he can't counter the other things when I have my Cavern of Souls out. It's kind of a gambit, but somehow I won game one. I think that was game one. I'm actually surprised. I mean, I have Cure, I have a counter, I have lands. That was an awesome game of my, what I'm counting, official first match. But that was fantastic. I really loved that. There's like no sound in this thing. It might be kind of weird if there was sound in this thing. I'm gonna play this. Get fishies. I don't know if that's how you spell that, but fishies. Get out that vial. That vial. V-I-L-E-V-I-A-L. Vial. Yeah. Oh, he's laughing at my fishies. LOL. Lol. I hate LOL. I really do. I absolutely despise that acronym. Yeah, yeah, he can counter things now, because he has 2 mana. But he can't when I have Cavern. Yeah, I'm too excited over that. Okay, let's play Seachrome Coast. Oh no, ever gonna add that? Oh, but let me do that. Technically, I should be able to now, but looks like he's allowing it. Can't be countered because I have fishy souls. Fishy souls. That art actually isn't that bad. I think I like the older art better. Because older art's amazing. I tend to like older art better. Untap. Upkeep. I'm out there. Sorry, dude. Dudissimo. What am I talking about? I don't know. He EOT'd my Pathro X. I was confused because he was doing that. So that was his turn. I actually forgot about the searching for the basic land. Of which I'm running 5. I could be running 4 if I had the other blue thing. I forgot the name of. Geist. Yay. Something I can't target, I would have had to counter it. And so there's nothing I can do about that now. He's going to be killing me. cool. I always forget to do that. Every single time. That's okay. He can't counter my Kira. I mean, I won't have enough mana to counter his counter to kill my Kira, but... Oh well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can have some fun. Oh, I can't target it now, though. Ooh. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have any Merfolk now. I took out how many? 3, 4, 5, five creatures. So, ouch, 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 ouch. I really want to kill that. I'm going to trade it because I really have to kill that. Okay, that was a little bit snippety. Telling him, end of combat, not end of turn for exiling that token. He's going to wait for me to play something so he can counter it. I'm going to leave that on 2 to play my 2 stuff. And I drew Vapor Snag. Yay. And actually, I'll play that. Now, if you have Mood of Vault, we'll have Summoning Sickness. This dude seems to know what's up. What's up with that world of summoning sickened land creatures? Still land, right? Yeah, it's a land creature. Oh, darn it. Okay. So there's my official answer, which is... The land creatures that you transform from lands do have summoning sickness. So you do have to keep track of that. So I'm just going to end the turn. What are you going to play? What are you going to do? With your red, white, blue, mean stuff. I really like coming up against players that play a ton of control, don't I? There's a lot of control in Modern, which can make it hard for Merfolk, especially when you're not playing it right like me. I'm trying. Serum Visions and Snapcaster Mage, and I feel like countering that, but I'm not going to, because I don't think it's worth it. I could Vapor Snag it, but I mean, it's going to deal 2 damage a turn. I think he's done all the damage to himself. I don't think I've attacked him once. Just kind of satisfying. I'm just going to leave that on 2. Oh my god, land flooding. I've been flooded. After this game, I'm going to go get some water and I'll be back. I guess all I can really do is go to combat with Mood of Vault. I'm gonna see if he'll take that or kill it. Really feel like countering that, but I'm not going to. I want to save my counter for something special. Yeah. Have enough lands, though. Namo, School at Water's Edge. That's from like the Samurai set or whatever that was. Samurai Ninja set. Oh, hello, more Serum Visions. I think Serum Vision should be running Merfolk. No, that's a silly thought. No, we don't need Serum Visions. No, we don't need that. Now, if we were in Pauper, probably still wouldn't run cards like that. There's a better version that can be run in Pauper, and maybe something else like Legacy. States, scry 2, draw a card. Instead of draw a card, scry 2. Might be instant. Probably isn't, but that's better because you get to like purposely draw whatever you want to draw. So it's fun. And I'm being attacked. We're even now. Although since I've built up nothing, he's probably just going to remove everything that I play. In that case, take that. That'll teach you to counter my counter. Yep, that's it. He's probably just going to remove it with any of his other spells that there's probably several of. He's playing white-red. Wouldn't he probably be playing... he might have already been playing Lightning Helix or whatever it's called. I'll take 2. These games like to grind, or these decks like to grind it out, don't they? I think there might be better art for Snapcaster in this. I always think there's probably better art than the newest art. Fortunately, Cockatrice only shows the newest art. What are you doing? Are you playing something? Tapping, untapping, retapping, electrolyzing. 1/1. Apparently Electrolyze is a big card. I didn't get to draw cards. I didn't actually realize the value on that, really. Kind of was looking at it. I was watching a Pauper stream earlier today of the professor, the one with Pauper slivers. And yay, I drew a spread indices. Because that's really helpful. Just so helpful. Like the most helpful thing ever. I'm just gonna like do that. Meep. Forgot to attack with this before. Nothing I can do about that. Until end of turn, it's still a land, so... Or until end of turn, it's still a creature. Why didn't Lightning Helix that before? I don't know. Like, before he was dealt damage. Because he would heal anyway. He could have just heal more. I don't get it. Commit 17. What is happening? I'm being attacked. Wait, yep. I just have had horrible draws this game. I won the first one though, so we'll go to game 3 at least. We're in the main phase. Oops, I just blew something off of here. Something pretty useless right now. I guess I could turn one of his, like, let's see, blue-red, oh, Celestial Colonnade. Definitely feel like that would look good as, mountain. Your thing is now an Island. Boop. I'm just being weird. Okay. Just exiled it. That's now a thing. It's under his control, so I can't mess with it. Anyway. Oh. I'm being attacked. I haven't really found big reason to return that to his handy. The reason is you can just play it again and flash something back. Oh, hello, Agony. What are you doing? Derp. I didn't even notice this dude was watching. This dude is watching like, oh my gosh. Oh no, taking turn damage. What are you doing to me? Burp, burp, burp. That works. Okay, game 3. My sideboard unlocked. I was not at all... Okay, yeah, I put 4 creatures. I feel like maybe... Put another Coral Helm Commander back, maybe? Or, I kind of need it against him. I'm going to take out, like, Rune Snag, maybe? Maybe replace, since he does have a lot of mana, replace these with Mana Leaks. And... I know, I'm still obsessively compulsively tapping the brightness button. Okay. We're now playing with Island Cameron Soul. I don't know what other deck I'd really want to play today. I mean, I have plenty. I have a weird 8-rack that's kind of still in progress. I have Slivers, which I haven't refined. A lot of decks that I haven't really refined. I haven't really refined the burn. I've been playing a lot of weird casual stuff lately. Oh. I get to play first. So, fishies! It's funny, it like moves when I scroll over it. I don't know. Cool, Flooded Strand. Cool stuff. That goes boop. I go boop. And... forgot to untap on my untap step. I'm just that good, guys. I'm just that good. Maybe I'll actually do something this game. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. We'll find out. Wow, squeaky chair. Real squeaky chair. If it's weird not to see my face on this, then just let me know. Or if it's okay, then it's okay. This chat is still really small over here. It's weird. Oh no! I can do nothing against that. The LB faux daze. Pretty dazed after that. Daze is a fun card, by the way. Forgot what it actually does. Let's look it up. D-A-Z-E. Daze. You may turn an island you control to a summer's hand rather than cast Daze's mana cost. Target spells control plays 1. Plays 1. Yeah. Pretty cool. Kind of like a curse catcher. Merfolk. Except it's like instant and stuff. Instant. Yep, it's an instant. I'm gonna move that over there because obsessive compulsive. Draw 1 card. I forgot to do that. Main phase. I guess since I already have that, I feel like playing this so I can play Vapor Stags. It's kind of like a bit redundant. In case I need to like cast 2 of them next turn. I mean, I could just cast that and then cast that next turn, but or played that. Because lands aren't cast, they're played. So there. Where's my lands? There they are. And basic Island. Removal for days. play Days. Because, baby, I was born that way. Oh, should put that to 3. That's okay. I'm just flooded with, spells. It's okay. And this is now fish nuggets. Because Days. Okay. Since that's not Merfolk anyway. Go boom, you're probably going to counter that. I should have set that to Spirit. Like, really. Just going to counter it. I'm just being triggered over here. It's fine. Yeah. Now, though. No! Since I used all those, I don't have the blue to cast. No, I can't. Messed myself up. Should have used one of these so I can cast Vapor Snag on it, because I should have been expecting Spell Queller. And she was with that Spirits and cast it. Because Spirit. And I probably didn't need to use that for Merfolk because I have that. I messed up. It's okay. I could really use that right now, though. That'd be nice. So you can just sort of remove it later. You can exile it, too. Oh, it's still targeting it, though. How do you remove it before? This person removed it some other way before. The Kira killed it or something. I don't know. Sad. It's satisfying. I really kind of want to play Knights. Just feel like the Indestructible and Double Strike or whatnot, whatever. Knights are fun. I'm just going to double cast this outright. That was fun. That was really, really fun and probably overkill. Also, just going to cast it again. Oh, you can't. Oh, it's not in the stack anymore. I really wanted to keep that down. Apparently, because I put like 2 Vapor Snags into it. It was great. That was great, says Tony. Great. Grest. Did not mean to use that. Does anyone actually know what this twirly thing is called? I do when I'm remembering what it's called. I'll remember it eventually. Oh, dang it. Could use a counter for that. Fish nuggets. I cast you, fish nuggets. And it goes boom, 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 boom. Thus, you become a 4/4 because you have 4 double up counters on you. And I'm not going to attack because I don't want you to kill that with that. I'm going to leave that alive so you can't target those very easily. Fish Nuggets has now been cast. I hope I'm funny, otherwise I'm just saying things. Gain 0% drop frames, says OBS. That's something. Something cool. It's cool. Is something happening? Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I was looking at the YouTube page thingamadinger. I should turn one of these into an island, like the mountain plains. I would take out his red source. See, is white source or red source worse? I feel like red source is worse. Though both are equally bad. You'll probably counter this. But I'm going to play this, or attempt to play this. See, you still have a blue source, but you don't have a white source. I feel like maybe... Oh, you still have the red source there. So take out the white source. Yeah, take that out. So now he doesn't have a white source. Just blue and red. Stream people probably think that I'm insane. Yeah. More than probably. I tap fishies. To bring up the fishies thing. And give you 3/3. Attack with that for 7. Because it's fun. What are you going to kill? Surprise blocker? Is that what you are? Are you a surprise blocker? Because surprise blockers are not very nice. I think you're waiting for my information. 2. I might actually win this somehow. Yeah. You be deado. Fish Nuggets passes turn. Exclamation point. Fish Nuggetsa. Ouch. I really feel like blocking that, but it's probably going to die. You can't target it. You can't target it. Yeah. You're at 5. I'm going to take it. If I can last 2 more turns, which I can't. Okay, we'll just see what I draw. I'm hoping that you, like, tap yourself out here or something. I feel like I need this to survive. This is going to be close. It's going to be real close because I can't take another hit. It's going to double target it. Snap it back. Kind of like had to do that. I think I lost this. I mean, I'd have to block that. Which I'm going to do, because I want to get that out of there, because I can't take that much damage. They're really good games with this. No! In a way, he just didn't deal 3 damage to me outright, but... Ah! This happened again! I don't think... So you can deal 3, 4, 5 damage to me right now. I don't think there's any way that I can deal 5 in 1 turn with summon second creatures. It costs 2. What are you doing, dude? It only costs 2. You could have done it last turn. You could have done this turn, I'd be dead. You're still minus. Minused. Good games. Okay. Just lost connection. So that's some Merfolk for you. I think you got a good taste of it, even though I was up against, like, control players all the time. Which tends to happen to me. It's quite something. So now, I'm going to look and see what other deck I might want to play. Maybe just one more match. And, round it out just over 2 hours. Let's see. I have Dragonstorm, Madness. Madness could be fun. It's kind of tribally, not really. Longbow Death Touch. That's interesting. There's some standard stuff. We can play standard. Really wanted to. Red Desert Wind's actually from the professor himself. What else do we have here? We have... I'm going to make this big so I'm not like scrolling weird. We have some goblins. That's probably kind of out of date a bit. Scape Shift. I don't really like that much. Angels from Bad Boy MTG. Black Green Elves. I call elves apparently. Play some elves. I mean, I don't know what state that's in right now. I don't know where I even got this from. I mean, let's see. Oops. So I give myself extra force. Was that what I gave myself up? I'm going to reload it to make sure I'm not messing it up. Let's see, we got... it looks like I just took this from somewhere. And I don't know where. I mean, this is a good deck as far as I'm concerned. Got some nieces stuff going on. Got my shaman of the pack. I mean, could play this. Or Soul Sisters. Yes. Apparently only have a 12 card sideboard for some reason. I feel like playing Soul Sisters. Yes, it is Soul Sisters time. Time to gain a whole ton of life. That'd be fun. See if I can pull it off. Soul Sisters. Darkness Pridemate, Archangel of Thune, Martyr of Sands, love that card. Ranger of Eos. I don't remember seeing that art. Since I updated the database, must have had a different art. I'm not sure what set that's from. Soul Ascendant, Soul Warden, Soul's Ascendant. There's a cool, like, green card that an elf that does the same thing as these two, too. I guess if you want to splash green into this. Alright, the Pier is nice. Path to Exile is nice. So, Trocare, a little bit of a weird card, but okay. 23 lands total. A Johnny Goldmane. Spectral Procession. I mean, it's nice. So, Wrath of God in the sideboard. Let's play with this. Some friendly modern. And just like one match. See if we can actually win something. Soul Sisters. I am streaming on YouTube. And I'm also going to change the name of this to Merfolk and mono white. Oh no. And white Soul Sisters? Sure. Well, Soul Sisters is classically white, so I can just put Soul Sisters. Anyway, should be good. Yes, I see that you are alerting me that something's going on here. Glacier Wolf Rockefeller. That's my channel name, right? Pretty sure. Anyway. Ready. Yep, I'm a psycho who likes my brightness high. Cool, which I, for some reason... I feel like I could run this. If I'm lucky. I mean, I have a lot of lands, so... I'm gonna try and run with one land. I mean, I'll have a ton of white cards for Martyr. I'm gonna play turn 2, though, to make sure I can actually use the ability. Without it dying. To, say, Snow Path to Exile. Oh, and I didn't get a second land. Well. One more turn. I could have played a Soul Warden. I mean, I'll actually gain tons more life if I do that. Because then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 life, turn 2. That's some value stuff. Suppression field. Everybody's abilities cost 2 more. Ah. Ouch. I should have played it last turn. I'm going to play one of these decks. I'm just going to play the Soul Warden. Prototype Knight is in the Warrior Knight. Been up against Control all night. Oh, my chat thing's back to normal size again, which is nice. There's now the ending phase. Hey, no land. Thank you. Totally mana screwed. Should have redrawn the hand. Thought I could get away with it because I have 23 lands. I mean, like, seriously, why am I running 4 flagstones as legendary? I don't know. Probably should take out one. Og. I should have put an enchantment and artifact removal on the sideboard for this. That would be nice. But apparently this thing... mana! This sucks. Sucks real bad. Could use some mana. That would be nice. Path will do nothing. Play out Martyr just to be able to actually play Martyr. I mean, doesn't look like they have time removal. So, do that. Gain 2. And attack. Although, these abilities cost 2 more to play. And I can't attack because it goes sleeper. Mono white, stupid anti-creatures. A deck that plays with this at my local game store, and I hate it. I don't know if it plays suppression field. I don't think so. Not that anti-creature, necessarily. It's anti-creature mixed with indestructible, which blocks an infinite amount of creatures, but that's okay. And Phyrexian Life. Unlife. This deck's not good enough for this. But I need to keep playing creatures so that I can gain... I don't actually know how this deck wins, like deals damage. I can't attack because I have no mana. Okay. Cool. You have Leyline. I would gain so much life. With 3 Martyr of Sands. Isn't this fun? Probably should kill the Martyr. I mean, unfortunately. That was a good play. how I'm getting no mana with 23 mana in this deck. I didn't shuffle enough at the beginning. Ugh. Yay, mana screwage. Hey, Nykthos. Gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To play Sigil of the Empty Throne. And you don't have enough to play that. Never mind, I forgot he had other mana. So cool. That's how he's gonna win. Yay! I got me. I mean, I said you had 7 mana. Could you? Okay, whatever. I still can't play these because this says it costs 2 more to play. So I can play Honor of the Peer for when I get to attack. I can double block that. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Let's Honor the Peer and get all my dues 2/2. Sure, I can block. I can't, it's flying. How super extremely fun is this? Playing against an enchantment deck that sucks. Let me set the annotation for you. Soul Warden. You're welcome. Yeah, I get it. Well, let me change it. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm dead. Mana suckage. Thanks for the Soul Warden, because that's really helpful. Another land would have been nice. I mean, I have so many creatures right now. It's just fantastic. Also, I could gain a ton more life if I had enough to do that. Something I don't. I'm just gonna do that. Boop. Oh, I forgot. When I creature in the battlefield, I gain 1 life. I could win this if I had another land. And then I would need another turn. Which I could probably do, because I probably have enough life. Sack one of these, and I would gain so much life. And I have 7 white cards in my hand. Nice. Thanks. I mean, this dude's typing is just it. I don't like it. Solemnity. That creates a combo, which means that I literally cannot kill him. You have to remove one of them. And they have shrouds, so you literally cannot kill. I have no enchantment removal. I'm just gonna have to hope. Thus why people do side in artifact and enchantment stuff. Yes, dude. Play game 2. Thank you. Suckage. Total suckage. But just because I'm scared that I'm not... Also 4 and 3 is okay. I have 4 creatures and 3. There are 4 other things, but I don't think I'm playing anything that targets them, so brightness, yeah, I'm even saying when I'm doing it now. Thanks for passing it to me. I'll play the Soul Warden. Yay. Sorry about that. I was talking to someone, so I turned off the mic. I drew, right? No, I forgot. Forgot to draw. I can go trigger here. Trigger soul. Trigger pride. Throw on a counter. And this becomes 3/3. Tap for 1. I think you get to choose your triggers, right? That's what I've heard. Like when your triggers trigger, if they would trigger at the same time. Trigger one at a time as you see fit. You know, you're just using the snow cover because snow covers are better. How is that a plane? I mean, really. What is that picture? That's not a plane. Oh, crapola. Need to be at 30 life for that to really do much. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a Spectral. Token. Boom, boom. Pretty cool. And I'm actually going to put these out like this. And attack, block, damage, 18, and you're pretty good with the combat phase. About clicking the phases. Just kind of forget when I'm doing like untap, upkeep, draw, main phase. Okay, so we are boiling down to the end of our stream here. After this match, I'm heading off. People are tired here, so they need to go to bed, and I need to like be off. Phyrexian on life. Ouch. Simply said, ouch. For a creature with the least power, it can't be regenerated. If two more creatures are tied for the least power, you choose one of them. Ouch. I was gonna obviously choose that. Spamming the ouch word. I think I'm just gonna have to go throw 2 honors into play. So all my dudes become 33s. I really need to do that. Yeah, that's right. Gonna probably destroy the Soul Warden, or Soul's Attendant. Although I have to get him down a lot farther. So he's exiled. Just destroy. I'll just leave that. So I currently need to do 16 damage to him. I need to go to game 3. Cool bean sprouts. Cool bean sprouts. Okay. Spectral. Yes, please. Boom, boom, boom. 3 of those is only sickness. And attack. Good game. On to game 3. Fortunately, I have to keep those paths in. Okay, so that will be all. So yeah, I liked playing these decks on my game replays since 7:45 p.m. No, that was like the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Apparently I play like every day. Anyway, so that was some Soul Sisters, Merfolk first. So that's where I am going to leave off. So I'll just drag this back on up here. Ba-boom. So that's where I'm going to leave off today. I had a lot of fun with that. Love this card. This card's fantastic. Thank you, Johnny's Pridemate. Thank you, Johnny's Pridemate. Okay. 2015, good year. So was M14. I've heard that they're not doing any more core sets anymore now. There wasn't an M17, was there? I'm kind of sad about that because I like a lot of the cards from the core sets. Hopefully they'll continue releasing good cards in the other sets, though. Is that a Johnny in the background of that picture there? Oh, you can't see it. Hey. Right there. Johnny in the background? I don't know. Looks like it. Johnny's cool. I like him. Okay, so I'm going to head off here for this stream. Hoping to get some feedback maybe on people who watch this after. No one tuned in during this. Not surprised. I haven't really streamed much or done much on this channel. But I hope to do more, at least of this Magic stuff. Streaming Magic. Really fun. Maybe do some other Magic videos, like deck techs, maybe. Or my, top 5 picks of stuff. I'm actually thinking about doing that for tribal decks. Because I really like tribal decks. I love slivers, elves, merfolk, goblins. Those would be my top 4 off the top of my head. Maybe not in that order. But I really like tribal decks, so I'll probably do a video on my top tribal decks. And kind of show them off in the way I did before with showing it like this. Let's bring up squirrels. Squirrels are amazing. Like, showing it like this. Show you the deck text like this. And maybe if you want to see some of these decks played, like if you want to see casual squirrels played, I have someone that I play with, and I can do like a casual, maybe a casual day, and I'll tell them that I'm going to play certain decks, because someone who likes playing casual, you can see him beat me down with his casual decks, which are amazing, and it could be fun. But I'll leave you with this. Squirrel Mob is fantastic. Deranged Hermit's fantastic. Never actually got an Adaptive Automaton out in this deck. I'm sure it's fantastic too. My gosh, that's like Mimic. But with Tribal. Like, not counters. Adaptive Automaton and Mimic. Ooh, I like that. I like exactly Mimic, except instead when they enter the battlefield and get +1/+1 counter, instead they just get +1/+1. So Metallic Mimic's a little better, I think. I think it also costs 3 and is a 2/2. So Metallic Mimic a little better than Adaptive Automaton. Probably should put that in place here. It also costs 2 only. So for those of you who don't have any idea what I'm talking about, what Metallic Mimic is gonna have to reset the layout here. Metallic Mimic. It's 2/1, but essentially the same as that there. It choose a creature type when it enters the battlefield. It's the chosen type in addition to its other types. And other creatures you control the chosen type get +1/+1. This one says each other creature you control the chosen type enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. I like that a little better. You play that in the slivers, obviously in squirrels. Probably put that actually as my like 5th tribal deck. I might, we'll see. I'm not going to spoil any more of my ideas for future videos. But I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. And I will go back to for the Merfolk one more time. if you wanted to see the Merfolk deck, I'll actually bring it up in here so you can see all the cards, and you can like pause it and see them all again when I find it. There, Merfolk. All the cards again. We're Atlantis, Master Pearl Trident, I love you. You're great, Merfolk. Merfolk was the point of this video today, but I decided just to go off and do something else because felt like those Merfolk games took forever. They were really fun. Really fun deck. Thank you, TCG Prof. You are amazing. And thank you for getting me into Merfolk. Probably never would have otherwise, apart from watching you. And I will see you all later. Have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. And see you next time.